happy to have Reverend Francisco Ramos with us to do our God shot. Welcome, Reverend Francisco.
There we go. I can unmute now. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to be here and to celebrate with you all on our happy anniversary. So today's God shot is about love. This whole month is we're celebrating love. And much of the emphasis is placed on an outward expression of love. And we see that in commercials and in Hallmark cards and in gift shops. Yet, for authentic love to be expressed outward, it must first reside within you. To love thyself. To love oneself is to honor, to respect, to nurture, and to forgive yourself. And for some of us, that might be a challenging task, but remember, love is all there is. And something that I learned in my ministerial training with INSPIRE many years ago that has really stuck with me in all of my adventures in life is that every action is an act of love or a call to receive love, right? Every action is an act of unity, of oneness, or it's an act of separation. And so when it comes to our own being, are you loving yourself, or are you calling out or reaching out because you're in need of love, right? And how do we differentiate between the two, right? Love is a uniting force. Love brings compassion and understanding and forgiveness. It allows us to see the innocence within the other person and in ourselves. There's no judgment. There's no comparison. Comparison robs you of your joy, and you are meant to live a life full of enjoyment. A call for love comes from a space of lack, right? It is rooted in a disconnection from your authentic self. And that appears as self-sabotage, as suffering, as envy, as greed. It's expressed outwardly as anger, as having a sharp tongue, or simply turning your gaze away to not acknowledge. Okay? At times, our culture displays love as a weakness, a character flaw that leaves us vulnerable. But when you experience love, the opposite is true, right? Love is empowering, fulfilling, it's expansive, right? Because love is all there is. So as enlightened souls, we know that real substantive change occurs first within the individual. So we learn to love ourselves, accept ourselves, to nurture and to forgive ourselves. And then that has a reverberating effect outward. Society is merely a reflection of those who live in it. So loving yourself breaks down that separation between you and the God within you, or whatever term you use. Love dissolves separation. Love creates oneness. Right? And there are 4 stages of consciousness. And the highest stage of consciousness is oneness. It is that Christ mind, that Buddha mind. It is an awareness that the lines of division are illusionary. So imagine what love can do for our society when the feelings of separation between you and the other person are dissolved. We then create a society that lives without false beliefs of lack, of fear, of limitations. And instead, we live in an acceptance, in unity, in oneness. You are surrounded by people who love and care for you. So allow yourself to connect to that energy and to feel that love for yourself as we share it outward. Thank you.